Check your mic. Check it. Check. Who? Who's your hall pass?
Like, I'd ask you for a hall pass?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had a quick answer to that.
Interesting.
Do you have one?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
we're very excited.
I don't
people.
just have one. I just have such a long list.
Right.
It's very hard to go through.
And pick one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, I mean, earlier we were running errands. There's like probably 5 or 6.
Just from running errands?
Just from running errands.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hey, listen. What is it? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I don't know what you just said.
All I'm saying is, who am I?
Uh-huh.
Who am I to reject?
Sure.
Do you think I'm doing real well out there? You know? So
yeah. No, I hear you.
if the opportunity arose.
Sure. You're a
I'm
quick
asking.
yes. You're a quick yes.
Well, I'm a quick yes, but I have to go. Let me check with my wife first.
Right, of course. Because you're a gentleman.
I've yet to be asked,
right.
to be clear.
But you're practicing for when the scenario arises.
Right, because it's bound to.
It's bound
It's
to.
always good to have plans.
Yeah, sure. You always need a backup plan.
Always need a backup plan. Can't wait to get into what we're going to talk about today on SMSoup.
Oh, no.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SMSoup, the #1 podcast with soup in the name but not in the brain. I am Spencer.
And I'm Shelby.
Together, we're here to take you on a journey through life's biggest questions like, waiter, you down?
What the hell is this episode?
Waiter, you...
Waiter, here's my number.
My wife and I saw you from across the room. We like your vibe.
Uh-huh.
Come back to our room.
Oh, interesting. Are we in a hotel?
Yes. Shelby, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We've had a rough go of it, I would say, here of late. I traveled.
Sure.
So this is our first episode since me traveling.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Sorry, I thought that was the end of the list. Like, rough go of it. I traveled. Anyway, moving on.
Well, it was probably the worst part of the list.
Sure.
I traveled, which that always... You and I are very routine people,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. We have our routines.
It's a mix of being giant routine people and being gigantic homebodies.
Yes. And so you make up a fake routine to make you feel better
about being a homebody. Correct.
Yeah. But like, I would say like we are routine people. And I would say that I specifically am the type of person who does not like having
Correct.
my routine deviated from.
Correct.
So like, I am totally down with adding something to my routine. I do D&D every week with a group of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that got added to my thing, and maybe like the first time it was kind of like kind of dreading it, you know, that whole thing. And then like I did it, and now every week I look forward to it.
Right.
And any weeks where it's like, hey, we're not going to do D&D this week, it's a stab to the heart.
No, it's great. Free Wednesday.
Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's a stab to the heart.
Okay.
So yeah, so going to Boston for a trip, like just like that
Ruined your routine.
Yeah, destroyed
Sure.
the routine. It also just wasn't a good trip. Like I was just so exhausted.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep for whatever reason. Probably because I had my dumb bitch of a wife next to me in bed. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
Too much real estate. My body didn't know what to do with it.
That's why you were asking everyone, and no one.
No,
was...
that's why I had a sign on me saying like, please ask. And then really tiny underneath, I have to ask my wife first.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I didn't have my wedding ring on, so I think that confused people.
Sure.
So they were like, this guy's a head case.
Yeah, I mean,
stay away.
That's
He's
a
wearing
scary.
a sign that says,
please ask. Yeah, that's a little... I mean, he said please. That's
well,
very
I'm
nice.
looking for consent, you know?
Right.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody
Nope.
who wants my consent.
Correct.
I want somebody to ask me.
And then
I don't want somebody
you're
just to
also
come up and
saying,
assume.
but on top of me giving consent, I also have to ask my wife for consent.
Right. On my behalf.
Of course. Yes, of course.
So there's that. And then I came back and we wanted to. You spill?
I sure did.
Brilliant. I talked to you about potentially switching up our stream schedule and how we do the streams and stuff like that to maybe, which is crazy, deviating from the routine. But I thought maybe it would be a better routine. And we were gonna get that started this week, and then we ended up not streaming at all this week.
Woo!
Which also just painful, just a painful run here of late. And the one day that we tried that we were going to, like Tuesday, we punted completely because we were lazy pieces of shit. Thursday, when we were actually going to, the game didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I run into the most minor of inconveniences, like we try to start by 7.
Mm-hmm.
If I run into an inconvenience that delays us to like 7:15, it's off. We're done. I no longer have the drive or motivation or desire to do anything because I feel so defeated and emasculated.
Okay.
So anyway, it's been a rough go of it.
I had a great week.
And interesting.
Are you noticing? I didn't have a great week. I just needed to say that in contrary to everything.
Yeah, because I'm
you're
pretty
saying.
sure every single day. No, now I'm going to be mean. I'm pretty sure every single day you bitched and moaned about how terrible your week was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a rough week. We had a rough go of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So then I'll take all that. And we've come to the realization that and we need to record an episode of SMSoup. And we've been terrible about trying to have stuff planned.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes, I think we've talked about it before, sometimes the most obvious thing for us to do is right there in front of our face.
Okay.
And we just whiff.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And refuse to do the easy, obvious, funny thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's just so annoying. And somehow I had the epiphany of, oh my God. Here's what we can do for this week's episode.
Okay.
Shelby, did you know that we have 10 Wendy's within I'll call it drivable distance of us?
What's the drivable distance?
20 miles. Not that I would want to go
I'd cut
20
that
miles.
in half, but yeah, sure.
Just looking at a radius and stuff,
sure.
There's not there are 10 Wendy's within a 30-minute drive.
Okay.
Which means that at any point when you're out and about, there is a Wendy's within shouting distance.
Yeah.
For us to go to.
We passed one today, and it was dead. No one was there. I almost questioned if it was open.
The highest recommendation percentage on Apple Maps out of those 10 Wendy's is a 38%.
One of those 10 Wendy's has a 38% recommendation rate?
Which is the highest.
Right. How far away is that one?
I didn't clock that.
That's
I can pull
fine.
it up though.
I can pull it up.
And then
while
I went
you're
over
talking.
well, here, I got it. No, I'll do it. Stop it.
I just was curious. What if it was the highest recommended is the one 2 miles away from you?
No, it's not. It's probably the one that's furthest.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
8.6 miles.
Okay.
These are all within. This is 12 within 10 miles of us. So I don't know what I had on the first one.
Crazy.
Anyway, I don't know why I said 20 miles.
It's
Anyway,
okay.
Doesn't matter. So the highest recommendation is 38%.
Okay.
And it's the one that's furthest technically from us.
Sure.
So then I went over to Yelp.
Yeah.
The highest Yelp rating is 3 stars.
Okay.
Out of 5.
Okay.
So, But the average Yelp rating across all 10 is 1.64 stars.
Uh-oh. Can I talk about something?
Yeah.
I think I've just really interacted with quite a lot of people that are my parents' age or older who are so intense about the Yelp reviews. They're so intense about the Yelp reviews. And on one hand,
in writing them or believing them?
In believing in them.
Uh-huh.
And on one hand, I get it. The last thing you want to do is feel like you waste your money. Like, I definitely look things up before I go to them for the most part. So I do get it, but I don't even remember the situation. Let's just say we passed somewhere and I was like, oh my God, I like have been thinking about that restaurant. Like, maybe they popped up on my Instagram or whatever. Their food looks good via the photos. And like, I've been interested in trying that. Person said, have you looked them up on Yelp? And I said, no, I've never done that. I will look them up. I think they had a like 3.8 star.
That's on Yelp. That's pretty good.
And they went, that's not really good.
Yeah.
And I went, because Yelp said it's a 3.8, you're like,
now just like,
you're
no.
like, it's dog shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, again, I'm all for not wanting to waste my money.
Yeah.
But
again,
if something intrigues me, unless someone has to my face been like, it's not worth it, don't go, I'm probably going to try it out and then make my own decision.
Also, I think fast food is the greatest example of it. Nobody is going to have a life-changing moment at fast food and write a Yelp review.
Right.
People will have a bad moment at fast food because, of course, and they will write a Yelp review about it. Like, this has 65 reviews and has a 1.2. This one Wendy's.
You know, just about everyone there had somehow the worst day of their life there.
And Shelby, today, we're reading the most unhinged reviews of Wendy's.
Wow.
One of our favorite things to do. We've talked about it before. We love to read reviews of Wendy's when we're on the road.
It is.
Because we end up stopping. It's like a place that we'll stop because we feel like we can trust it. And because you kind of know what you're going to get. You know what to expect. It's not great anymore, but like it'll hit a spot, give you that dopamine rush to help finish the drive. And we'll look up the reviews and we'll laugh as we got our entire order right.
Correct.
And it was hot and delicious and fine and satisfied our needs. And we'll see reviews that are like, I watched somebody get murdered at this Wendy's.
Yeah.
1 star, food's okay.
I will say we did tell friends about this and someone tried it and their order did get messed up. So maybe we're the only ones who have
They're
the
babies.
magic.
Who cares? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Lamar F. I sent just moved to Charlotte, meaning I've only been here 7 days.
Oh my God.
And the Wendy's is the closest fast food place to my house.
1 star.
1 star. Over 7 years ago. The first time I went there, the manager was on front line eating fries? ? Second, the sandwich maker didn't have any gloves on when he made my food. Once I realized he wasn't wearing gloves, I asked them to remake my food. All in my first visit, they was spraying bathroom cleaning near the fry station. When I saw this, I didn't want anything from there anymore. I went to Wendy's last night, 1/5/2018, and I order a 4 for $4. After waiting in line for about 30 minutes because everyone feel like they can take their time, my fry was freezing. Sugar cookie was hard as a brick. I asked for a Coke and they gave me diet. And I woke up throwing up and shitting everywhere.
Oh my God. I hope they're okay.
And I woke up, we haven't heard from them since.
Yeah.
And I woke up throwing up and shitting everywhere as if I had been drinking all night. This was the worst experience I have had so far, and I won't be returning back to Wendy. Wendy's workers should take more pride in people's food and customer service. 1 star.
That's a pretty wild experience. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, man. This one is from Mateo. The stars, or lack thereof, for this place speak for themselves, at least with respect to service.
Damn.
I had a free chicken sandwich, or I would have been really disappointed by the service. All I needed to do was pick up a mobile order, but when I walked into the empty store, I was greeted with a blank stare by the employee behind the counter. Just to be clear, I'm not illiterate. I'm reading verbatim what they put.
Oh, no.
So before you think like, wow, Spencer doesn't know how to read, I was greeted. I don't know how you would think I meant greeted when I said greatest, but here we are. He had headphones in and a 1,000-yard stare, no acknowledgement at all. Now, what this person doesn't explain is this person did serve in Vietnam, so Check yourself, Mateo. I looked around, no one at all in the restaurant, and this guy just staring blankly ahead. I asked about picking up the mobile order, and it literally took 5 seconds of awkward silence before he turned to ask me my order info. After I answered, he then just turned and walked away onto the kitchen and was gone for a few minutes while I stood there twiddling my thumbs, I guess. He then returned, shoved the bag across the counter, and went back to staring blankly ahead. What an interesting Wendy's experience. The spicy chicken sandwich was great though, so props to the folks working in the kitchen. 2 stars.
Well,
Everything about this is you're an insane person. You're the insane. You, the person who went to pick up your Wendy's, are the insane person.
yeah.
I looked around, no one at all in the restaurant, and this guy just staring blankly ahead. When you walked in, did you want him to like wave you down? Like most people walk into a store, peruse the menu, because if they're going into the store, they likely didn't know what they wanted.
Right.
So they'll peruse the menu. And the number of times people go to Yelp and say that they got rushed by
Right.
employees, this person was very clearly, at the very least, not rushing you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you walked in, probably looked like you were aimlessly waiting for somebody to like come to you. Like, it's not how it works. Go up to the fucking counter and say what you need. Also, after it literally took 5 seconds of awkward silence before he turned to ask me my order info, I doubt that.
Yeah, that feels like you're overanalyzing the situation. I just like as someone.
The guy walks away, gets your food, and hands it to you, and you go 2 stars.
Yeah, but he had to twiddle his thumbs.
I guess.
It took too long.
Was gone for a few minutes while I stood there twiddling my thumbs, I guess. You guess? Were you or weren't you? What were you doing with your thumbs, Mateo?
I also, listen, I'm not going to lie. I find the need to say, like, welcome to Moe's, you know what I mean? Like, I feel the need to have an introductory, like, we're acknowledging you walked in the door, incredibly unnecessary.
Yes.
Because we all are aware I just walked in the door. Like, everyone here is aware of it. I understand that they're told to, you know, acknowledge people. But I literally think there's nothing wrong with just, like, waiting until someone approaches you and being like, I need this. Because that's quite literally what you're being paid to do.
The problem is, for me, is that America has so many people in it, right?
Sure.
We are massive.
Sure.
And I would say that the vast majority, and, you know, location matters, but I would say the vast majority of people, it's a very American mindset to go, I know what I need, I know what I'm doing, get out of my way.
Right.
I'll come to you if I need something.
Right.
Like, I don't want to say blatantly antisocial, but like, kind
pretty
of.
much.
Like, we aren't looking for a social interaction. And I think people who are looking for a social interaction are very much in the minority, but goddamn if they aren't the loud ones.
They really are. Yeah.
Why is no one acknowledging me?
Yeah.
You know, like, just that.
Also, like, I mean, oh my God, you've never, like, had to work a shift in a customer service role and you've already been there for 5 hours and you've talked to probably, like, 4 people and you just, like, want the day to be done and your brain is shutting down from the lack of doing anything productive. So you're just sitting there and staring because there's literally nothing else to do. Like, dude, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that so hard.
This person wrote theirs like a haiku.
Ooh.
Don't eat here, period. Terrible service, period.
Okay.
Ran out of everything, period. These are all on separate lines, too. Fed raw chicken, period. Never answers their phone, period. Wendy's customer service is no better, period. Then they gave a picture of the chicken. I don't think that's raw.
I don't think that's raw at all. I don't think they know what raw chicken is.
Jessica, 1
think
star.
I think that could have flowed a little bit better.
That was 1 year ago.
You know, I think they could have, like, worked on their pacing. I think they could have thrown a little bit more.
Yeah, a little more sass. What?
A little more.
You're just shaking. Are you okay?
I'm
acknowledging you.
I think they could have, like, varied their words a little bit. You know.
Yeah. Used like sometimes I think people like, you know, like we talk about how people post on Reddit with the most eloquent.
Yeah, they need a
Like
little
they
Reddit
need a little bit of
in
that.
that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a bit much.
Yeah, but no, but
And sometimes people
that
on Yelp are like
yeah.
that.
Do you think there's ever been like an art show where people have just like framed reviews of stuff and you walk around and read them? I kind of want that.
That'd be fun.
I feel like that's been a thing done,
Probably.
probably on a small scale. I really want that. I think it'd be so funny. And I feel like more than anything, like if you're in a, like wherever you're based, if it could be a bunch of crazy reviews of people, like businesses and stuff that from around where you're based, is very funny. Like okay, sorry, I'm going on a tangent because I have a thrift store that I love with like legitimately my entire heart and like have had, which you catch people on bad days, whatever, shit happens. But I have legitimately always had an above and beyond excellent experience. And I literally like go there for fun, basically. Like I like the people who work there. I like all of the above. And I saw them post one day where it was like someone like gave them a 1-star review, and that can like be very like difficult for a small business, depending, because you got the people who go, it's only 3.8 stars. I'm not fucking going there. You have shit like that. So it's like they basically put a thing out being like, not shading on the person, but like if you really love our store, we would love if you like gave some good reviews just to like help balance out like the negative one. And normally like the most recent one sits at the top. So like they just didn't want that. Whatever. So they put that out. Again, not shading the person who gave them the 1 star. But I was like, you know what? This is one of my favorite stores, and I've never looked at the reviews. There were like 3 1-star reviews, and the one was because the person went to the wrong door of the business, and like so they thought they couldn't get in, even though it like I know for a fact it says on the door like other door. Like I know exactly what like door they were talking about. So that was a 1-star review. Another one was literally that they didn't have enough men's clothing. So 1 star. And then I don't remember the third one was. But I was like, that's insane.
It's so annoying
that's
too because
insane. Because it's like a locally owned. Like
Yeah.
it's not a Goodwill.
Also-
it's not a Salvation Army.
Also, the whole like no men's clothing, right? Like, did you walk around the rest of the store and like was the rest of the selection good? If yes, 3 or 4 stars.
Sure.
Wish they would have more men's clothing.
Sure. Yeah.
To give it 1 star over the most minor inconvenience
Yeah.
is you're an insane person.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I do think, actually, I'm now remembering, I think one of the 1 stars was like employee behind counter like didn't acknowledge me. And I was like, in my brain, obviously I don't know what happened, but I'm like, did you walk up to the counter and they blatantly ignored you?
Or did you walk in, immediately turn
Yeah.
and start going to a section?
Right.
And nobody said something to you?
Right. Which is like a very normal thing. Like,
God, we gotta do something about these
yeah,
people.
I just like, I remember that because I was like, I like never look at reviews of the places I love to go all the time because I just like going there and don't need to think about it. But I was like, that's insane. I don't know. I mean, I've literally never left a review of anything. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just keep reading this one section and it just keeps getting me every time.
Yeah.
This is from Kim 4 months ago. I'm not sure if this place is still open. We've tried for 3 weeks
Not 3 weeks.
to order from here, and either they have no food, can only take cards, and last night, people don't know how to make a list, I guess.
Oh no.
And last night only serving Uber Eats or DoorDash. This was my last attempt, and I love their salads, but can't see us ever trying them again at this location. What are you talking about, Kim? 1 star. All right.
I just like that they, at least they gave it a shot. 3 weeks. They went over 3 weeks.
How fucking desperate are you for Wendy's? Like, how do you not, like, look in the mirror and realize it's, like, time, It's time to make a change. Changes. This one's from Smudge and S.
Ooh, is that us?
Are you Smudge and am I S?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 star. I ordered the new Cinnabon pull-apart, and of course it was cold, hard, dry, and the best part, the cream cheese drizzle that goes on top didn't exist. Why would they actually make something right?
Oh
The lettuce
my.
and tomato on my burger was nasty and old, so I couldn't eat that either. Shake my head. I spent $20 on food that is incomplete, old, nasty looking, and literally uneatable.
Uneatable.
Don't recommend this place and will not return. I can't rate the dining area ambiance because it was closed at 4 p.m. Had to give 1 star. I can't post.
Or I can't post. I love people who start off with, I'd give it 0 stars if I could.
Stephanie E., 1 star 1 year ago. Starts it. Minus the 1 star. We pulled up to the drive-thru and the woman tells us, quote, "You gotta wait." Then she comes back and tells us there will be a 15-minute wait. When I said okay, she said, "You gonna wait?" When I said yes, she said, "You need to park in a spot then." I asked if she was going to take my order, and she replied that it would be 15 minutes before she could take my order because it was shift change. When we went past the drive-thru window, there were 2 men and the woman with purple hair in the drive-thru window. For reference, it was 10:29 p.m. on 4/13/24 in the event you'd like to eliminate some useless staff.
Oh my God.
You went to a Wendy's at 10:30.
That's so mean.
Like, what do you want? What do you want? Besides, a quarter, or not a quarter pounder. That's McDonald's. Besides a Baconator and, like, I get it, but, like, they are your only option.
Clearly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At 10:30, where else are you going for a burger? Outside of, like, another fast food joint. Maybe.
24-hour diner.
Maybe. I don't know if we have too many of those around here.
We don't. It's really sad, actually.
So you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, they're your options. So
no, I agree.
Do you want it or not?
Yeah.
And if you do, buck up. I don't know. Yeah, deal with it. You got to deal.
I think
this isn't even that. This is like so benign. Like, you're gonna have to wait.
the eliminate useless staff is so fucking mean.
Cunty.
It's so mean. And like trying to like really not even good describe them is crazy. I've just never been that angry in my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. To try and like
I can't relate.
Staff fired.
I can't relate in any capacity.
To get a service worker fired.
No, literally.
Insane. Tom W. As I was ready to make my order at the drive-thru, an employee through the intercom claimed that, quote, the system was not functioning. She then suggested that to place an order, I must park and enter the restaurant. I politely declined and elected to order food elsewhere. This is the third time this has occurred. 1 star. Brother, you're the problem here. You are the problem. You're unwilling. Like, do you want Wendy's?
Yeah.
It's a flow chart.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Do you want Wendy's?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Then, are you willing to go inside the store?
Never. 1 star.
I mean, like, this is the third time this has occurred. Doesn't say, like, how many times.
Sure.
Or doesn't say, like, over the course of how long.
I went 3 nights in a row.
It's like, clearly there's something wrong with their system, you fuckwad.
Right. I went 3 times in 1 day and they still haven't fixed it. Why isn't anyone racing to fix my Wendy's?
So annoying. So annoying. That was all just one location.
Oh my God.
Let's go to a location that has
Was that the highly recommended one?
No. Let's go to a location that has 1.5 stars on 96 reviews.
That's a lot of reviews.
A lot of reviews to have only 1.5 stars.
Good.
Over 12 years ago from Donna. I really, really like Wendy's food. I truly am a fan. This location is literally less than 5 minutes from my office.
Congrats, Donna.
Am I a regular here where they know my face, if not my name? No.
Dude.
Why? Because I can't get a simple order delivered correctly. Today, it was an Asiago delivered.
Yeah, if you're delivering it, they're never going to know who you are.
Today, it was an Asiago chicken club sandwich. Home style, please, not spicy or grilled. And a value fries. They got the value fries correct. Suppose I should give credit where credit is due. The sandwich Instead of Asiago Chicken Club, seems I have a standard spicy chicken sandwich. No Asiago cheese, no bacon, frowny face. And I paid more than $6 for an incorrect order. You got to remember this is over 12 years ago, so that would have been like $16 today's money.
Seriously.
Makes me sad as I was already having a bad morning. Why do I keep giving this location another chance? Definition of stupidity, doing the same thing repeatedly, expecting different results. It's insane. It's the definition of insanity, not stupidity, but you might be onto something, Donna. Sorry, Wendy's. At least this location. This was likely your last chance. I love when people type like that.
Likely. She definitely ordered again.
Back.
She ordered again.
But I love the juxtaposition because right underneath that, that was a 1-star review. I don't know if I said that. Joseph B. 4 months ago. I had a wonderful experience at this Wendy's and a wonderful employee named Shannon.
Oh,
she's great at her job and she is a wonderful person. 5 stars.
That's so nice. Oh my God.
And then right below that, Sadie Grace. This is the worst Wendy's I have ever been to. I placed a mobile order on the app thinking it would make things quick and easy. Wrong! I waited 15 minutes just to order at the screen. Then I waited over 10 minutes at the window to finally receive my order. Nobody even addressed me when I arrived at the window.
Oh my God.
The workers were very rude. Didn't care at all it was taking so long. They put out inside orders and disregarded the drive-thru. By the time I received my food, it was barely even warm. Numerous cars behind me left the drive-thru line while I was waiting just to order. This place, I losing business.
Oh, no.
15 days ago.
Just because Shannon wasn't there.
Probably.
Shannon keeps
carries.
things together.
All right.
Do you think we should start leaving reviews of places?
No.
I think we should.
Kate T, but not Katie. Kate, and then last initial T.
Okay.
But I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's
Because
funny.
if you say it fast,
Yeah.
it's Katie.
Yeah.
All right. 3 stars over 2 years ago.
Okay.
While running some errands, and I can respect a 3-star review.
100%.
Let's see where it goes.
Because I'm not gonna lie.
Is she crazy?
Okay, like you look at that. Okay, if honest to God, if I see a 5-star at a Wendy's, I'm like, whoa, are you okay? Because a 5-star at a Wendy's means something completely different than a 5-star at like a grill. You know what I mean? Like it already is on its own barometer. Like you can't equate a 5-star Wendy's to a 5-star your favorite Italian restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can't.
Right.
So it's like it's 1, unfair.
Yeah.
And 2, honest to God, across the board, all fast food should be 3 stars.
Probably.
Like it should just automatically be 3 stars.
Your expectation.
3 stars or closed. Like that's it. Those are your options.
Yeah.
I don't see an in between.
Yeah. Anybody who puts a 5-star review on fast food is very fresh.
I appreciate it.
Very green.
Because you're trying to like outdo all the negativity. Sure. So I appreciate it. But like, it's still kind of in its own way crazy.
It's a little weird. I'm going to go to the one that has the highest review that has 3 stars. Yes. It's a little weird that the average review is 3 stars.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. There might only be 10 reviews.
Or they have the most balanced people in the world going there.
The most sane people.
Yes.
Who are going, I got my order and it was fine.
And it was fine. And like maybe the person smiled at me. That was appreciated. The end.
They asked me to leave a tip. I said no. They spit in my food. 3 stars.
3 stars. I deserved it.
While running some errands in Park Road Shopping Center, I wanted a quick lunch and decided to stop at Wendy's, some place I have been in years, but remember liking. I'm guessing have not been in years.
Yeah.
I ran through the drive-thru that moved pretty quickly, which was nice. This was over 2 years ago. I ordered the Dave's single with cheese combo, no tomatoes, and extra pickles. The burger wasn't as good as I remember, but it was okay. The burger patty was pretty small too, but the most disappointing thing was the tomato and only 2 pickles. So obviously they didn't get that right. However, the bonus for me were the fries. I didn't realize how good their fries were, the perfect size and cooked to perfection. Not sure if I'd return for a burger, but might stop by for some fries again.
Literally?
Very sane. Very sane person right here.
I loved how descriptive that.
She literally said that she ordered a burger and asked for no tomatoes and extra pickles and received basically the regular order.
They didn't change anything. Yeah.
And she didn't go, so I burned the place down. You know what I mean? That's what so many people do on Yelp.
Yes.
They're fucking insane.
Correct. See, I want to start leaving reviews and I want to tell people about my day. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be what people.
I don't want to do that. These people suck. They are a plague. They
What
are
I-
a plague.
What my aunts would post on Facebook, I want to go into my food reviews. That's what I want. Took Stacy out for new shoes today.
Shelby, you're going to shit at this next one. This one's from Savannah 1 year ago.
Okay.
And I'm just going to get this out of the way.
Wait, this is the best rated one?
No,
Okay.
Not yet. I'll get there.
Sorry.
It's from Savannah. This is from a year ago.
Okay.
1 star.
Okay.
I'm just getting that out of the way because the first line is insane.
Okay.
I cannot make this up. The food was amazing.
Shut the fuck up.
I pulled up. I'm in no rush to be anywhere. I wait about 2.5 minutes to be acknowledged. After waiting,
That's so specific.
while this was my dialogue, her, hello, go when you're ready. Me, there's no way. Unless they're saying they were inside. I'm trying to understand if no, they were definitely outside. So they were through the drive-thru.
Okay.
There's no way you pulled up and they said, hello, go when you're ready. Or if they did, that means you were just sitting there and then they probably said something and then you just didn't start talking and then they said hello. Like, is somebody there?
Sure.
You know? Go.
Sure.
Like, whenever you're ready, go.
Sure.
Okay? So that's how it starts. Her,
Okay.
hello, go when you're ready. Me, hi, can I have 2 double stacks, only cheese and ketchup? Her, 2-minute pause.
2 minutes?
From 3:37 to 3:39.
Shut the fuck up.
Her, so 1 double stack? Me, no, 2, just cheese and ketchup. Her, okay, what else? Me, 10 10-piece spicy nug, spicy buffalo with ranch. Her, another 2-minute pause. Me, that'll be it. Her, what else did you ask for? Me, repeats. Her, slow down. I pulled up not knowing if she got my order or not. She was extremely rude at the window. She took my card and another random guy gave my card back to me. He also had to hand me my food. I don't know if she got impatient with me, but I waited nearly 6 minutes just for her to get my order right. And then she yelled at me to slow down? No, girl. Pay attention. Worst fast food establishment I've ever been at.
That was the worst you've ever been at?
Apparently.
What if she was training someone, the person who handed you the food? Wait, but how did it start? Best fast food I've ever had?
No, the food was amazing.
Food was amazing.
This is from Connor H. over 3 years ago.
Okay.
I asked for coffee and they said we have been tracking y'all's numbers. Like, I just wanted to know if they had some coffee. I'm 42 years young. This is unacceptable.
What?
I don't know. I do not know. But I'm glad I got to read that. All right. I'm going to go to the best rated Wendy's. This is
Oh.
45 reviews. 3 stars on 45 reviews. Okay.
Again, these are the most sane people to ever go to a Wendy's.
So naturally, we're going to read the 1-star reviews.
You gotta.
This is insane. Wow. Look at the review.
Okay, wow, that's a very evenly
Like, the most is 1 star.
but 5's not far behind.
5 is not far behind. 3 is then the third most.
Yeah.
And then 4 and 2 are pretty neck and neck.
Yeah. That's actually
Wow.
pretty crazy. Good for them.
Oh, 4 months ago. Great burger and fries plus Coke on the run. The friendly folks gave a sample of the Frosty and it was great too. The location was clean and efficient and I was grateful for a good meal. 5 stars.
Look at that.
And this one's in
You needed a sample
this
of a
one's
Frosty?
in French.
You haven't had a Frosty?
A French person gave it 1 star. No bad guts.
Classic.
The French always be given 1 star. A lot of really fast, hot, reasonably priced, best bargain in the entire. Oh, it's the airport.
The airport has the best reviewed Wendy's. Holy shit. No one is sane at the airport. No one is sane at the airport. How do they have the best
Shelby.
reviewed Wendy's?
Lisa M. This person needs.
Also, how have we never gotten Wendy's at the airport?
Are you ready?
Sure.
Service was awful.
Oh, no.
ALFUL. Awful. The worst. Help was not nice. What do you mean by that, Lisa? Oh, she'll let us know what she means by that. I am not prejudiced, but they did not like white people.
No.
Lisa, you are a bitch.
No.
Go ahead and walk on out onto the
Oh,
tarmac.
no. Is that all she had to say?
Lots of attitude. Food took more than half an hour. This one is from Lasagna M. By far, done if the rudest, disrespectful persons I've ever encountered. The one working the counter was yelling, cussing, and fussing about not having a break since 4 a.m. Said no matter what, she's leaving at 12:30 because she hasn't eaten. The other two in the back, period, we're agreeing and fueling her in inappropriate behavior. They said they'd open at 10, didn't open until 10:10. Then the girl slammed my drink and was so rude. Funny thing is, I don't even eat fast food. I just wanted a drink. Damn shame. I can't believe this is the
Best
airport.
rated. I know, I'm so shocked right now. I'm like, wow, I guess we really need to go to that Wendy's.
This Wendy's at the Charlotte airport is slamming. I was there for a bite in between flights. Wendy's is seriously one of my favorite fast food outlets. Like all chains, you have good locations and bad locations. This location is seriously great. The service was quick and personable. Even in their rushing to serve the line of customers they had, both of the people I spoke with were genial and service oriented. Maybe I am illiterate. As most airport locations of chain restaurants, their menu is not the full offering. The food was fantastic! I ordered a single with cheese meal, replacing the fries with chili, which the staff accommodated without question as per the Wendy's routine. I say if you find yourself in the Charlotte airport needing some food, try the Wendy's! Thanks, Christopher. 5 stars.
Thanks, Chris. That's crazy.
I can't believe they have the best overall review. So let me find what the best is, not them. 1.9, 34 reviews.
That's a big jump, though.
From 3 to 1.9?
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, I'm just shocked. I can't believe the airport one is so positively reviewed compared to everything else. I have some thoughts overall.
Drive-through can be a little slow. Customer service is hit or miss. Attitude some days, others a nice smile. No fucking shit. These people are working at a fast food restaurant. They have every right to be fucking miserable on any given day because they have to deal with dickheads.
You could also say that about anytime you leave your house.
Yes, 1,000%. But like any food or like service industry, they literally, in my opinion, always get a pass. Like I don't want them to just outright assume that I'm a dick and like treat me like shit from the jump. But if they're in a pissy mood and I can kind of tell, I'm not going to be like, hey, by the way, you'd be a lot prettier if you smiled. Not
being warm to someone is not equivalent to being treated like shit.
True.
And I think that is a big problem that people have is someone wasn't openly warm to me, so I'm being treated inappropriately or I'm being treated rudely. Mm-hmm. And it's like those are not even remotely connected. Mm-hmm. And that is always the big thing with certain people in the service industry. Because we've made it so normal that the service industry bends over backwards with a smile on their face for you. So the minute someone doesn't do that, like, everyone's offended.
Okay, I have one more that I want to read. This is a review that then had a follow-up.
Okay.
So this one is from 3 years ago. Dining room is still closed due to COVID, but the drive-thru just as well be closed too.
Okay, so it's closed?
I think they're trying to say might as well.
Yeah.
Ordered right away and get to the window and hand my card to the guy. He hands back with receipt, wrong order. Reverse the charges after I told him what we ordered. We get home 5 minutes away and chili is barely warm, sandwiches barely warm, fries not even warm. This location has had so many bad reviews. It's past time corporate office stepped up and fixed the issues. So that was over 3 years ago.
Okay.
Updated over 2 years ago.
Okay.
From 2 stars to 1 star.
No.
Well, we keep thinking this location will get better, yet they keep getting worse. Stop going then. Like, you're insane. You people are insane. My partner stopped this evening to get dinner. He waited at the speaker box for 10 to 15 minutes, then another 15 at the window. No ice for the drinks. He gets home and the food is not fresh or hot, barely warm. I called their corporate office a couple weeks ago, and the person I spoke with was just ho-hum about the concerns I had. Concerns I had just had the night before. She didn't ask my name, phone number, or email, just said she would report it. This location has had major problems over the years. It's time to be bulldozed and something better to be built to seatbelt the people of this part of the city.
What?
I don't know.
What a crazy phrase. I have thoughts.
This part, like, you go to Wendy's so often and you keep, because you're saying that, like, you called their corporate office a couple weeks ago. So you had gone to Wendy's within the span, you had gone multiple times within the span of like a month.
Right.
Stop going.
Yeah.
If every experience is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, if you go to Wendy's, you can go to Wendy's every day if you want. I don't care. But if you go and then bitch about the service being bad or bitch about them getting your order wrong and it keeps happening, at what point do you not realize you are the problem, Christopher?
No, but Christopher was so positive about the airport.
Oh, was Christopher the one who was positive about the airport?
Yeah.
Damn. A lot of Chris's out there.
A lot of Chris's out there. I think here's how you fix the problem. 1, stop going to fast food. If you have that strong of an opinion,
if you have, oh my god,
if you live, I mean, we literally mapped it, and it was like you have so many within a city space. That means that you have millions of other options. So that means stop going. If you have that strong of an opinion, I think it's a sign to stop going. Like, legitimately. Like, you need to cut yourself off for like a year and then think about how dearly you hold that to you.
Think about how stupid you have to be. No, I'm not pulling punches here. Think about how stupid you have to be to continuously, like you said, like, if you hold that strong of an opinion, don't go to fast food. Are you a fucking idiot?
No, literally. You are asking to be disappointed.
Because the people who left reviews like 12 years ago,
yeah.
Okay, maybe they had a leg to stand on because, or no, even still, no. 12 years ago, fast food was dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Right? So the trade-off of them getting your order wrong was you paid nothing for it.
Right.
So who cares? Gobble your slop down. It was still probably close enough because it's all like, oh, they didn't give you a quarter pounder. They accidentally gave you a Big Mac or flip it, like, oh, fucking no. You paid an extra 30 cents for a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Or whatever, right? Your bill was still under $6. Just eat it and move on with your life. It's going to do what it needs to do. You're fine.
You're still going to wake up in the middle of the night vomiting.
Pissing and shitting everywhere.
You're so good. That's why we
was
love
the
it.
trade-off. Now, fast food is no longer, like, there's no longer the benefit to fast food of it's cheap.
Yeah.
So now the only reason to go to fast food is when you feel like being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to eat trash.
Yeah.
I want to eat slop.
Yeah.
You can throw it in a trough and I'll slurp it all up.
Yeah.
Delicious. That's the only reason to go to fast food now.
Yeah.
So if you're worried that they might get your order wrong at the slop place, go somewhere else.
Okay, where is there? We need a fast food place called the Slop Place.
I mean, that's all it is. It's all slop. Yeah. If you're worried about the quality potentially being bad or whatever, and you're not going to get the bang for your buck, newsflash, it's been that way.
Yeah.
And if you go there multiple times expecting something to change, you are an idiot.
Yeah.
You are stupid.
Yeah.
You deserve to eat the food and then wake up shitting and pissing everywhere.
Really hope that person's okay.
It's so crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy the level of opinion to then just be like, yeah, just don't go. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Here's my second thing.
But I need to make sure my voice is heard.
In addition to just don't go, here's a backup option. You know what? I think people don't consider the variety of on-the-go options that grocery stores have. And I feel like it's a little underrated how easily, whether you're on the road or you're where you live,
Yeah.
if you're like, oh my God, it is this time.
Actually, a really good point.
I think it's so underrated. Sure, the hot bar might be closed if it's 10 o'clock.
Depending, yeah.
But most grocery stores are open till at least 11. Hell, Walmarts are 24-hour, like if you need something.
Mhm.
I think it is so underrated, the shit you can just buy and
Sometimes
eat
you can,
on the
like,
spot.
Some grocery stores will have those like little wraps. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
And you
And-
are... I think they're so I'm being like
And
so
they're-
serious. I
and
think
they're
that's
cheap.
so underrated.
They're still fairly cheap.
Yeah.
And even if they're the same cost as fast food, you're serving yourself.
Correct.
And the quality is going to be at least on par, if not potentially
Probably
a little bit better.
I have some
And
faith
like
in it being...
the food that you'll get to, like, you're not just going to get a burger. Like, you can get like some chicken tendies and maybe they have fries or something like that, and you get some sauces and whatnot. And
legitimately
go crazy.
I think it is so underrated how nice grocery stores are for, again, on the road or like anything. Like if you have access to a microwave and you want to be lazy, you can get a heat up meal from a grocery store for like normally less than $10 depending on what you're getting. Like I just like legitimately, I think how much people talk about fast food, I'm like, there are totally better options out there.
Right.
There's almost definitely local options that are better.
Also,
that are probably like not even as slow as you're going to think they are.
Right.
And you're probably going to pay a similar amount of money
Right.
for a much better food and probably
Right.
more food.
right.
And then, yeah,
right.
when we travel, I like rave about like doing small grocery trips for food because it is so much more cost effective than like eating out all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, huge. I think more people don't really pay attention to like some of the on the go options there are there.
Also, people have somehow just tricked themselves into thinking that their only option
Yeah.
is this Wendy's or
Yeah.
this McDonald's or this
Yeah.
Burger King or whatever is the thing that's closest to them.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just my only option for something quick and fast. So I'll go there. And it's not fast because that's like, again, gone out the window. That's
Yeah.
how it is now.
Yeah.
It's not cheap
Right.
anymore. It's not like this great bargain.
Right.
Stop going.
No, literally.
It'll course correct eventually.
Literally.
But the fact that you keep going because you're fucking brainwashed into thinking that it's your best and only option, they'll keep charging you $5 for the thing and keep taking 30 minutes. And there's no reason for them to improve because you keep going back.
Right.
Christopher.
Right, Christopher.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun. I know I won't leave reviews on anywhere, but I kind of want to, but I know I won't.
Don't
Anyway.
go swimming with these people in
Anyway.
the pools of crazy.
Just dip my little toe in. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching and or listening. You can find SMSoup Podcast on all streaming services, including YouTube. You can find both of our socials in the description. And until next week, stay brothy.